We're back on the range.
Okay, what I was going to say is there comes a point in a breakup where it kind of depends. If someone screws you over to a degree, they shouldn't have any claim on you at all. As if they cheated on you, if they just dumped your ass, you know, then they really shouldn't have any opinion or say in what you do after you're broken up.
This is how you know when somebody has a say over you after you break up. Is when you break up and you start dating some other dude and he says, look, I don't want you talking to that person no more, and you listen to that.
Oh, no.
That's when you gave him the power. I don't care if it's his friend, his daddy, his brother. I don't care who it is. If you allow him to say who you can and can't date, then you have given him the power.
Okay, but then what if he doesn't? What if he doesn't care? What if he's actually told you that he does not care?
Does he say anything afterwards? Does he say, hey, I don't think you're right for that person?
I take it into consideration, but I'm still going to do what I want to do.
Exactly.
You can do whatever.
You can do whatever you want to do.
It's not a problem.
But no.
Just say
if I want to talk to him, I'm going to talk to him. Like, I wouldn't care if he talked to his ex-girlfriend, long as it ain't, I know they about to get back together, some stuff like that. Because you with that person. You can be friends. I know people who break up with people all the time, and they still have a friendship because most of the time they were friends before they got together.
But her situation was...
You are subject.
I'm saying, but when it comes to the code, because y'all told
She said when somebody screwed you over.
Someone screwed you over.
I know that screwed you over, but you know, you can still get over that from time to time if you want to be that person. I'm not going to say, oh, you can't talk to him. Or that was my partner, you can't talk to him either. No, it ain't going to work like that.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be pissed off if
Okay.
your ex goes up to your best friend and says, hey, I'm talking to her now. You wouldn't be pissed off?
Okay, it all depends on what she say back to him, because I could care less about what he do.
But what if she says
But
yes?
it's her decision. If she say yes, first of all, she already at the door. I don't care how long we've been friends.
Exactly. That's the point. That's the code.
So she
it's
in
the
book
code
with him.
of friends. Going out with your
None
ex.
Of that. None of that.
Okay. Has there in any situation, has there ever, do you feel as if there may be some way where the code should be broken? Or no?
I do feel that way. Whenever Stephen was talking and he was saying that, you know, if somebody comes and asks you, they get feelings for this person, it's your friend, and they talk to one of your exes or whatnot, and they come and ask you, is it okay? You can't really help who fall in love with who. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't help, you know, who people fall in love with. So it's kind of like how deep a level you were with the person that you were with. Because every person that you've been with, you might have not fell deep in love. They say you only get like 3 true loves. You know, you can't be in love with 10 different people. Well, they say you get 3 chances for a real love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, like, you don't know it.
I got a woman.
If you get what I'm saying, it's a theory, whatever. But I'm just saying, you can't fall in love with 10 different people you've been with. You know what I'm saying? From high school to middle school, it's everybody you're not in love with. You could lust for a lot of people, but if you're not deeply in love with this person, you haven't had a lot of stuff with this person, and say if this is your friend, this is your boyfriend, this is you, y'all together all the time, you know, does she know that that's your boyfriend? Okay, that's messed up. But if it's not something on that kind of serious note, I feel you should be like, okay, and get over it. Because I've had instances where my friends have dated my ex. We was in middle school and high school. But I'm not going to be like, oh, this is not my friend no more.
Stuff.
You get what I'm saying, though? But it's still a code. I mean, it's still a code.
I like to go ahead and say, when I was in junior high, there was only 300 people in the whole school. So you were dating one of your boys' exes no matter what.
I'm just saying.
But the code doesn't apply in junior high. Doesn't even apply in high school.
Well, and Stephen F. Austin's not that big.
I went with that.
Well, it's bigger than 600 students.
Not with.
Yes, it is.
I put it to
you
you like,
really?
This is what I say right here. This is what I'm gonna say right here.
Hold on, before you say that with Arvindale and Cleveland, the code applies when honestly you know what the hell you're doing.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, that's
when
where
you
it
know what
applies.
you're doing. What do you consider knowing what you're doing?
Because
Because nobody knows what they're doing. Don't even play that crap with me.
Cleveland.
Nobody knows what they're doing.
Being an adult, you make rational decisions, right? Or
Didn't I
you're
just say
supposed
it
to
doesn't
make.
apply?
You're
Wait a
supposed to
second, bro.
make
You start
rational
arguing. Didn't I
decisions.
just say it doesn't apply to junior high and high school?
That's what I'm saying.
If you
Didn't I
if
just
you're
say that?
mature enough to know what the code is, then you're mature enough to make a decision, no matter how old you are.
Yeah, true.
Plain and simple. But this is what I'm going to say on it. If you got a friend that dates somebody, plain and simple, I don't care how deep in love they are or if they just really like them. The fact that your friend is dating somebody, there is no reason or no way in hell you should ever become that close with them in order to develop some kind of feelings for them. There's no reason why you should develop some kind of friendship with that person. Like, if you're dating somebody, Brandon, there is no reason in hell why I should try to become good friends with the girl you're dating. There is no reason why. We should just be on a high-by basis.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
Because like I said a couple weeks
You
ago,
can't-
you gotta know what that girl, what she does.
You can't
So I'm
help
sorry.
who you
So
have
So I'm sorry,
feelings
but yeah, if he was to date somebody, I'm gonna try to get to know who she is.
Are you saying friends while they're dating or,
Or friends
after?
afterwards.
Either one.
No, that's
Doesn't
stupid.
Yeah,
No,
that's
because
crazy. That's-
if we have a get together, we can only say hi and bye. If we're
Yeah.
all doing the
That's
same shit,
different.
we
I'm
can
talking
go
about
in.
in public when you're walking behind, but there's no reason to, if you're walking on campus and I see his girlfriend, there's no reason for me to stop her and sit down and have a 30-minute chat with her.
But that,
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
talking
ridiculous.
about
You just
Sometimes
high
they
and by. I mean, if you're at a get
But you
together,
can-
yeah, you speak and be cordial and all that, but there's no reason to get to know, like, what's your favorite color or what do you like to do?
Well, that's
or
trying to
you
be-
want to hang out sometime. There's no
Oh
point in
no,
all
that's
that.
different.
I'm just
That's
saying,
different. That's
there's-
trying to push up on. We're talking about being friends.
What did you, when you're being friends with somebody, what do? You get to know them.
Well, yes, you shouldn't have your.
What is
your
that you
number-
get to know about his girlfriend?
You shouldn't
What
have
she's
your-
like? I mean, I'm sorry, but if I say, hey,
Why
let's
does it
hang
matter
out,
to us though?
because
But
I want to
for
know
what?
if she's gonna be living foul.
I mean,
I'm sorry if she comes up to me and is like, hey, you know what? I'm hanging out with, I'm going with so and so tonight, some dude and some other dude. I'm like,
Who the
whoa,
hell-
does Brandon know
Now,
about
if
this?
she tells you that, that's called stupidity.
Well then, hey,
That is dumb as hell.
Shit.
If your
No,
girlfriend
that's not
comes to me and
saying
say,
that.
"Yeah,
That
I'm
just
going
means
to the
she's not
movies
doing
with
nothing.
this dude,"
Hold on.
I don't care. There's no point in telling me.
there's
I'm
not.
I think
not
you.
your friend.
I think you can
But
be
you're
friends.
not mine. Is what you're trying to tell me. So if she tells you that, you ain't gonna tell me.
But what's the odds of a girl
Go ahead,
telling me
Steven.
that?
What you're saying?
I think. I agree. Okay, this is what I think. I think you can be friends. Like, okay, if Brandon has a girlfriend, I'm not finna try to have a 30-minute conversation with her, like try to get to know like her favorite color and all this stuff. But at the same time, I've had situations where I had to look out for my friend's girl because he wasn't at a party, and nobody else is gonna take care of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to push up on her, but I'm making sure. Okay, like somebody handing her a crazy drink, I'm like, okay, every other drink up here is purple. Why you handing her a yellow one? You know what I'm saying? You gotta look out for your people, and you know what I'm saying. You're not. If you're a true friend, you're not gonna try to push up on your friend's girl, but you're gonna look out for them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your you would want the same thing to happen if you was in that situation, you weren't there, but your friend was there with your girl.
Steven,
Okay.
I feel you. It just depends on what kind of person, what kind
But
of friend
when-
you are.
now, check
You know
this
what I'm
out.
saying?
Now,
'Cause that's cool to me.
For
Being
example,
a true friend, being a true friend, you can look out for your friend's girl. But at one point when you being a true friend, how the hell do you develop feelings for her?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not saying
See,
you
that's
go
different.
there-
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
If you develop, okay, I think it's wrong, yes, if you develop feelings for a person's girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, while they're together. But I'm talking about afterwards.
So,
We're not talking about while they're together.
Even after they break up, then you decide to become better friends with
No,
them?
I'm not saying that. Like, it could be like months or years after that, and they meet and they just be like, oh, hi, what's up? How's life going? Okay, well, I work here. Let's talk about this. And nothing on no serious level. They know each other. They might be
It's
the
not
only
like-
people that know each other. You know what I'm
not-
saying?
Yeah, it's not like you're maliciously trying to become that person's friend to get back at your ex or something like that, and then like you maliciously start having feelings for that person to get back at your ex. It doesn't happen like that. Sometimes like you just can't help that.
Okay, so you say you run into them a few years later, and then all of a sudden, how the hell is it that y'all become so damn chummy to where you decide to develop feelings for them? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm one of those where it's just I'm friends with when I was dating this one girl a couple months ago that I will get back to when we come back on the range.